How's everyone? Let's try this again. This is probably the fourth or fifth time I've recorded a video like this while driving. And I have like a folder on my desktop, photos to edit. And then I just never edit them, and then they become kind of outdated. So then I just delete them. Maybe I just need to quit editing, going back to straight to just do it on one take and just film it and then upload it. So you get all my ums and uhs and dead time and all that back. I spent during Christmas time at my parents' house. I went there. Let me get to I don't know if I should get the next lane or not. There's one spot here between, before I get to Charleston from Logan, you can take this shortcut to the interstate. But sometimes it's super crowded, but it's just best just to take the normal route. Anyway, I went to my parents' house on Friday, Christmas Eve day, and I decided to stay until today. Today Monday or Tuesday? What is today? Tuesday, I guess. I guess today's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday, I think. Anyway, I see that one meme about how many people, if you're off work, between Christmas and New Year's, you forget what day it is, and I just thought it was just funny, but it's actually, that might be true. I think today is Tuesday. Anyway, if it's not, forgive me, whatever. But, and so I came back today, because I have some stuff I need to do. I need to work on getting my next semester's things finished. Don't you like when you have to get over, but people in the other lane are just going right beside you, even with your signal light on? They're going right with you. You slow down, they slow down. You speed up, they speed up. Anyway, and I needed to get back because I have to work on some things. I know our department head, I think it's a program manager, program chair, I can't remember what she's called, but program director. She's a program director. Asked that our syllabi be ready by January the 2nd or 3rd, and so I'm gonna get those done. I should, that won't take very long. The syllabi part shouldn't take long to do, but I also want to get like the e-course part of the classes built and ready, so that I'm not like in the fall semester where I was trying to play catch up the whole semester because I was a newer employee. And I have a feeling I should have went the other way. It's okay. I think I will be fine. So I'm heading to the house today. I need to rearrange some stuff too, because the area where I use my virtual classes, like for VIPKid and for Engoo, and then when I have my virtual meetings and everything like that for work, it has to have like the Christmas background, so I need to take that down when I get back. I was going to open up Engoo classes, but that would mean I would have to have hurried up and gotten ready today, rush home, not really rushed, but got home and went straight to taking everything down. I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow to open up any classes I want to do. That gives me time to get to the house, take my time, and do what I need to do. I'm thinking about rearranging some furniture instead of facing the window, like my back to the window, because then you have to do some unique lighting and to make it actually work. And all my students, they brag about it. They brag about being able to see the outside, and they like the background. They're very amazed. For one, Engoo encourages their teachers to have just a plain monochrome background. That's what they want, so I'm sure a lot of them will do that. And a lot of them, I'm thinking especially the non-native tutors, because a lot of the native Engoo English tutors now have come from another ESL industry, ESL company, like VIPKid or VIPKid or something like that. And so they already had the decorated background. So I'm sure they just either maybe toned it down to make it more adult, or some people just left it. And so it's something we were used to, sort of. Then all the non-native tutors didn't have that before, so they went straight into Engoo as an ESL teacher or tutor. And I think they have, because I've seen them on YouTube, they have a very basic, even basic for me. When I first thought I was VIPKid, I just had a simple map behind me, some ABCs to my left or right, I can't remember how set, and had some like little toys or something. But I've noticed they're very basic, And that's what Engoo wants, and that's what a lot of the tutors want. A lot of the students don't really request fancy backgrounds. And so I noticed when I open my camera, when I open the system opens the class for you, you don't do the opening of the class. Once the timer hits to 0, you start the class, it automatically does it for you. And so once that opens up, and if it's a new student, like, that's one of the things I start looking behind me, like, oh wow, that's very pretty. I love your background. Wow, very Christmassy, or whatever is back there. So, and so I need to do something different. I don't want to just go to plain white, because that's, so I'll think about what I can do with that. I still have the those holders, those background holder things that hold like the I don't know the name of them, but it holds like the sheet, the backdrop. I have that, and I still have like the world globe with the, I think they're world like little monuments stuck up like in different spots of the world. I may pull that back over and use that, because they liked that when I was there too. I think I need to get away from the window area, because I notice, even though I have good lighting, and even during the daytime, I have good lighting. I want to change some things up. Yeah, so there's that. I think I will have to edit this one, because there's going to be a lot of dead space, ums and ahs and stuff here. So how was everyone's Christmas? I know I've been very, very, I wouldn't say lazy. I've just been very busy, and I haven't been able to have time to get on YouTube. I could make time, but after, working, I was pushing for 200 classes with Engoo, and I made it. I think I made it to 201, actually. It would have been more, but I had some cancellations during this pay period. I kept it under 4%, so I'm fine for that. And so that's all I like about the next pay period. That kind of starts all over. Only time they get kind of a little perturbed if you do way too many in one pay period, or you have more, like if you get 4% or more over multiple pay periods, then they start getting a little perturbed over that. I think I went over 4% last pay period. This one was under, so I'm fine for that. So that's what I like about Engoo with the classes. I think I mentioned this before. Like, someone who teaches a ton of classes isn't held to the same number of cancellations as someone who might just teach the minimum they can that suits their needs and suits their time, whatever. So to each their own. But like with VIPKid, you had teachers who were only opening like 3 classes a day, but they were held to the same cancellation policy as people who taught like a full load as their full-time job. And so I think the percentage policy is the way to go. I wouldn't do that right now with VIPKid, because with the bookings being so low, I probably get 5 to 6 classes a week with VIPKid. Now I'm getting, if I do get bookings, they're all level 7. I had like one level 8 a few weeks ago, but I have a few level 7s who keep popping up. I have one regular. He's a sight. He sounds like he was raised like in a somewhere in the UK somewhere. His accent and everything, but no, he's from Taiwan. I think he's actually living in mainland China, because I've had several that live in mainland China but claim an address outside of China. So I guess they're able to pull that off somehow. I think his dad has a business out there, or his dad's from there. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, but I'm happy to see him. He's a good student. He loves to talk. And so, sometimes in level 7, especially if they're a quiet student, or if they're in level 7 and they shouldn't be in level 7, that's a very tough VIPKid class to lead, because you have all that time, and sometimes only 30 slides. Sometimes there's 50. I've had a few 50 slide lessons, but there's a few of those there. I'm having to hurry along. And so usually when he books something, I always I always get to open and close finger stuff. whenever he books, I always close the following slot after his time, because I don't want to rush him, because I enjoy having him as a student, and I think it's very beneficial what we do. It's a lot of conversation based, even though we get through the late. Sorry, I dropped my phone. That's better. Well, I went over a railroad track and it caused my phone to pop off. You know, a lot of people have those phone holders that go into. A lot of people have those phone holders that go into the vents of the air conditioner vents. You can't do that here in West Virginia because a lot of our roads are bumpy. And even though we have interstates and all this stuff, and you're fine. But most of our secondary roads are bumpy, like this right here. A lot of curvy. We have mountains, and so why are there police officers blocking? I'll show you. Why are there police officers blocking Bob Evans? That's kind of weird. That's your entertainment for today. But if you have one that goes in your vent, it's going to fall off. I haven't seen a vent holder strong enough to hold up any phone, especially if you're like me and you buy like any of the larger iPhones, the Pros, the iPhone series. If they're heavier like that, it's going to fall off. This one is it's a cup holder with a stick. It's a bendable stick, and it works well. Except I think it's gotten old and it's gotten broken a little. I need to replace it. The window suction ones work kind of well. They work all right, but randomly, I don't think it has anything with the mountains or anything like that. I think it's just anywhere. It just falls off, and so I don't trust those. My favorite one has been in my last car, because this car, they don't make CD players in cars hardly anymore. But it was like a CD holder. It's like a flat thing with a cell phone holder on the end of it, with like the clip like that, and you stuck the flat part into the CD where the CD goes, and that's been my favorite one because you need to tighten it up inside, and it never fell out. Unfortunately, we don't. Again, this car and many cars don't have CD players anymore. But I digress. What was I going on about? Let me think. Oh, my level 7 student. He, I don't want to rush him, so and it's not like I'm getting booked back to back anymore with VIPKid. So closing that slot out is not going to hurt me because I have yet to, get back to back anymore. Most I've done I've actually done 2 in one morning, like about 2 weeks ago. There was this level 3 student. They'd book me every day until there's one frenzy where I had to close out a lot of slots because of Christmas time. I didn't want to book myself up, and then because I didn't know what my plans were yet for traveling or anything like that, so I didn't want to open that. But then they didn't book again after New Year, after this last frenzy. So maybe they found someone else. That's the way it goes. Or maybe they went on to the global platform. I haven't been invited. I don't think I'll go when they invite yet, because it seems like I've seen everyone there that's been, I ain't got anything yet. And so I feel like I'm doing good for VIPKid good right now. I want to keep who I have, and I feel like if I changed, it would just, go back down to hardly any bookings period again. So I'm happy to I'm not going to join the global platform until it's ready for me. And looking at and reading about it, it's very bare bones basic. None of the frills. I don't use a lot of the frills because, again, I'm using level 7, so I haven't used Manicam in a while. So I'm thinking about removing Manicam off my computer because it's a heavy program. I'm going to uninstall it for now. And I can always reinstall it because I bought the lifetime membership. I can always reinstall it and then fix all my settings when I need to. I don't know how to get this. For some reason, when I turn my computer on, it will automatically load. That's only if I reset my computer, or like right now when I get back, because I shut my computer down because I was going to be gone for 5 or 6 days, and so when I turn it on when I get back, Manicam will auto load. And I went through all different I know how to change that setting in a PC, but for an iMac, I haven't figured it out, and any tutorials not been very helpful with that. So I'm thinking about just uninstalling it for now, and then when I need Bandicam in the future, and then I will use it. Even if I've tried using Bandicam with VIPKid, it goes so slow right now. There's only one channel with on the VIPKid platform, and it's at it's called channels, like at line 8. It's in channel 8. And so there's no changing the lines in VIPKid right now with the, I don't know about the global may be a little different, I don't know, but there's only line 8 right now with VIPKid, and it goes decently. For me anyway, if I try to use Bandicam, it lags a whole lot. And so these are level 7 kids. Even though I use Bandicam a lot, I would, a little star, oh, you got a star. Or I would do little fun little things. Or if I wanted to show a video, like a picture or a video of something we were talking about to expand on what we were talking about, then I would do that. I would use my second screen and pull up something for them to see to help extend on the curriculum. However, it's not working very well. It goes super. I just don't worry about it. I'm back to holding up my phone, or if once then I just pick up my webcam and just show it to my other screen. This is what I'm talking about. And so, anyway, I think I'm gonna uninstall Bandicam for now on my iMac. I've been using, when I do anything with YouTube, if I film for YouTube or when I go live, I've been using a different software. It's free, and it's actually I guess it's very basic. I don't know what it is. It's very complicated. I finally got it set up. I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, I'm using something else if I want to do a split screen or a second monitor with my little picture at the very bottom, whatever. If you see me do if you see me doing Duolingo, I use that program now to do both monitors. It's very easy to use, and you can go live directly from that. You don't have to open YouTube if you want to go live. You just go live directly from that program, and it'll do everything for you like that. You just have to set the title, and you put what you want your icon to be. There's some features that it doesn't do for you, but oh well. It's nothing. I'm not really getting into complicated YouTube things, and so it's fine like that. So Christmas was great. I got a Nintendo Switch. Been wanting one. I've been going to purchase one for a while. I actually got one for somebody last year. I got them the Switch Lite last year, and I thought, I'm gonna get me one too, and I just never did. And so Christmas time was getting like October, and I was gonna buy one. I was like, no, I just think I'll just wait and see for Christmas. And then I got one, so now I have it right here in this box right here. Actually, I was debating on the Switch or the Switch Lite, and so the Switch Lite is just as good, except you can't plug it to your TV. It's almost like having a handheld. You're stuck with a handheld. You can play the games just like the regular Switch and all that. You can even play against other people who have a Switch, but you just can't. Some features that the big Switch. If I wanted to, it's the big larger Switch, the actual Switch, whatever. You can use it as a handheld device. It's just slightly bigger than the Switch Lite, and so if I want to carry it with me, I can do that still. It's just kind of big and bulky. Well, not bulky. It's like like this, about this thick. And so I did that. I was in bed the other day playing like that, and then my brothers came over. They wanted to play Mario Kart, and so I played Mario Kart with them. I just took it, put the Switch in its holder container, which really don't have to do that, but it's much more convenient if you do. And we all got a controller and played on the big screen TV. So, and it was, I enjoyed it. We played Mario Kart. I bought Super Smash Brothers, if you're familiar with that game, and so I'm about to get. I like that game. I'm having to relearn the buttons, the configurations, and so I'm doing that before I actually invite people to play with me. So You can play with friends. You can play with friends like via wireless, whatever connection. I think it's the thing. Their online service you have to pay for now. I know with the Wii and the Wii U, you just automatically, if you want to join an online game, you could. Now it's like a $3.99 a month fee or something. I don't know. Maybe it's to keep like people who aren't serious about that out. I remember I would play Mario Kart or even Smash Brothers, and there was always someone with a very, very weak internet connection. It would cause the game to lag, and that's kind of aggravating. And I actually know that I think it might still have those people, because I've seen there's a YouTuber who plays a Mario game online with other people, and he's all the time talking about how it lags a lot, because there's always at least one person who's going to have like weak internet. It's going to drag everybody else down, and it does that. So anyway, Christmas is great. It's good to see everybody. My younger brother from North Carolina came up with his family, mother-in-law, and we all enjoyed, because my older brother lives there close to the town too, and we're all together this year for Christmas. Something that happened to me today, I woke up and there was a fraudulent charge on my bank account. Like, what the crap? And it was only like $50, I think it was. I can't remember. Which is, it's significant. I don't just have $50 to fling here and there. Let me throw some light on here. It looks like I'm getting too dark here. And so I had to call my bank and report that. And so they already credited it back. The thing is, now my debit card is now caca, and so and now my bank, I think my checking account number is different too, so I need to fix that as well. And so, yeah, my checking account number is going to be different. I'm going to have to fix that with a few things now that I'm thinking about it. That kind of stinks, because that's a whole routing number and all that issue, and yeah. I gotta see which one I put though. That's gonna be awful. I have pays coming up. Anyway, I think I will, something I'm wanting to do. I'm gonna do something for 30 days in January. Something like healthy. I was either thinking of doing like some kind of exercise thing every morning, something beneficial, or go vegan for 30. It has to be something like not really extreme, but something more than just I'm gonna do 5 sit-ups every morning. Something's gonna be something bam. So, well, not really bam. I'm looking for that. So I thought about not really going vegan. I'm not gonna go like don't eat animals, but like eat fresh food like every day, like fresh celery or something. I don't know, fresh vegetables, instead of eating like the junk food and hamburgers like I do now. And so I may do that. I'm not for sure I'm gonna do vegan, because I don't know yet. I think grilled chicken, like stuff like that'll be fine. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do 30 days of, but I do want to get rid of like any drinks besides water. I think I'll stop drinking milk too, because I drink a lot of milk. I think I might just get rid of my sugars. So there's some fruits I need to look those. I have a list of fruits that have like the highest sugar content. I do want to increase my greens and lean meat. Maybe I could do 2 weeks of like vegan, and then I'm getting a call from a spam call, and then maybe introduce like your lean meats and all that. Is there a theater over there? I didn't realize that. I may do that, so I don't know yet. I don't know what to do, but I want to document that on YouTube here. I don't think I would do it every day, because that would get kind of boring. Yeah, today I ate vegetables. Smile. And so I either want to do it as one montage video over the month, or maybe do a weekly thing of showing things I've done. Keep a weekly progress. It's definitely my weight. I want to get my weight down a lot. I'm at the heaviest I've ever been. And so I have between now and the 1st to decide what I want to do with that, which is right around the corner this week. And so I think I'm gonna do the vegetable thing. Eat like, instead of vegan, I should say vegetarian, not vegan. Because I'm not going to be strictly vegan. I should call a vegan teacher up. You ever seen the vegan teacher? She's not, you know. I see, get her advice on, you know what she would say. I know, no, go vegan. But I'm not going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do vegan and just, yeah. I don't like soy milk. There's almond milk. I don't like almond milk. That's why I think that's why I just drop milk altogether. I'm gonna stick with water. Maybe seltzer water. I don't know. But I think I just do plain water as well. I need to I feel like a big slob right now. Especially after the holidays, I've gained a lot more weight back. Anyway, nothing exciting on this video, but I wanted to put something out there to show that I'm still alive. I know people that, where are you? I haven't seen you in a while. You okay? I'm fine. I'm just, December, after Thanksgiving to now, it was a very busy month. I think it was like last week I finally put a video. It was a live on Duolingo type deal. And then I put a couple lives earlier, like at the end of last week from my phone. I went live on my phone. There's a couple of those. So I might try to go live tonight. It's according to how much work I get done, rearranging my space, and whether I want to go plain background or not. I'm still deciding where I want to do with that. So if I don't, I still have some days I can do that. I might go live tomorrow, but tomorrow I definitely need to hit it in the head and get my syllabi completed. I want to get them done before New Year's so that I can, after the New Year's, just be well until I go back to classes. So anyway, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.